You have 27 songs with over 1 billion streams on Spotify. That's more songs. That's more songs than any artist in history. Right.
Became the first artist in Spotify history to reach 100 million monthly listeners on the platform. That is more than Beyonce, it's more than Taylor Swift, even the Beatles. Some of The Weeknd's biggest hits on Spotify include songs like Blinding Lights, Die For You, and Starboy.
The Weeknd owns Spotify history. The platform just dropped its 20-year all-time streaming rankings, and while everyone expected the usual names like Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny to dominate, Abel Tesfaye quietly ended up looking like the biggest monster on the entire list. Okay, let's start with the craziest part. The Weeknd has 3 different albums in Spotify's all-time top 20 most streamed albums list. Not 1, but 3. Starboy at number 2, After Hours at number 5, and Beauty Behind the Madness at number 20 all made the cut, making him the first artist to pull that off. That alone is wild because most artists spend their whole careers trying to get one album to live that long. But it gets even crazier. His song Blinding Lights is officially the most streamed song in Spotify history. Not top 5, not top 3. Number 1, of all time. And if that wasn't enough, Starboy also landed in the top 4, meaning he has 2 songs sitting in the top 4 most streamed songs ever on the platform. Even 1 song in the top 20 would set you for life. Then there's the artist ranking itself. He's now the 4th most streamed artist overall in Spotify history, sitting behind only the absolute giants at the top. Which is kind of insane when you remember he did this without constantly flooding the market with weekly drama, relationship chaos, or non-stop publicity stunts like Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, or Drake. That's what makes this impressive. His catalog just keeps getting played year after year. Think about it. New listeners, old listeners, gym playlists, breakup playlists, and even late-night drives. The Weeknd somehow ended up becoming permanent fixture in music for half the planet. And the fans took the hype to a whole other level. Social media lit up with people pointing out that this is more than just popularity. This is legacy territory. Sure, Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny are more known because of all the drama they like to cause. They too have impressive records. But this isn't just a single record, is it? Next up, Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton have finally stopped pretending. At this point, the 2 mega-popular stars might as well just print the couple announcement themselves, because the beach photos did all the work for them. The 2 were photographed kissing during a Malibu beach date, and there really wasn't much room left for saying, they're just friends after that. We're talking full PDA, like kissing in the water, hugging on the beach, and laughing together. This is the kind of paparazzi content that basically functions as a public relationship launch now. But here's the thing. This didn't come out of nowhere, but has been building for months. People first started paying attention back around New Year's when they were reportedly at the same Aspen party. Then came the private flight whispers, then the Paris sightings, then the little social media breadcrumbs everyone loves to overanalyze. Lewis dropping subtle attention on Kim's posts and Kim conveniently ending up in the same places is classic celebrity, we're not confirming it, but we're also not hiding it behavior. Then came Tokyo. Lewis posted that Ferrari reel flying through the streets, and Kim was sitting right there in the passenger seat looking very comfortable. That was already a pretty loud hint. Now with the beach kiss, the soft launch has become a full launch. What makes this pairing interesting is how different they are publicly. Lewis is known for being intensely private, despite being one of the biggest athletes in the world. Kim, meanwhile, has lived pretty much her life with cameras documenting everything. But somehow it seems to be working. Both are global brands, both understand fame at a level most people never will, and both know how to control a public narrative. The funniest part is that the internet spent months acting like detectives over tiny clues, and then the 2 of them just casually showed up kissing on a beach like, yes, congratulations, you solved it. Sometimes celebrity gossip really is that simple. Our next piece of news asks why Helena Bonham Carter leaving the White Lotus. This fast feels suspicious. Yup, this one feels messy because when someone exits the White Lotus after filming has already started, People are going to ask questions no matter how polite the official statement sounds. Bonham Carter has officially exited Season 4 of HBO's The White Lotus, and the role is now being rewritten and recast. There's no delayed, no adjustments. The role is literally being fully rewritten and handed to someone else. That is not normal. According to HBO, once filming began in France, it became clear that the character Mike White created for Helena did not align once on set. Their statement says everyone remains a huge fan of hers and hopes to work together again in the future, which is Hollywood's version of smiling while quietly pushing someone out the door. And naturally, the internet immediately went into conspiracy mode. Now, let's be honest. Helena Bonham Carter is not some random actor who couldn't handle the role. She's a veteran who's done it all. You don't cast someone like that and then suddenly realize a week into filming that it doesn't work unless something bigger happened behind the scenes. Maybe it really was just a creative mismatch. Maybe the character didn't fit. Maybe schedules got messy. But when a major HBO show rewrites and recasts a role after production starts, people are going to assume drama first and explanations second. That's especially true with this particular show, where casting itself becomes part of the hype. Fans were already excited to see what kind of chaotic, rich, emotionally unstable woman Helena would play. That's basically her natural habitat. After all, this is a show that's had Sweeney and Alexandra Daddario. Now someone else gets that role, and the mystery around why she left is almost more interesting than the season itself. And HBO saying, "Nothing dramatic happened," somehow only makes everyone think something dramatic absolutely happened. The basic rule of Hollywood is that the cleaner the statement sounds, the messier people assume the truth is. And finally, Katy Perry's old controversy just got dragged back into the spotlight. So nothing stays buried forever in celebrity culture, and right now, Katy Perry is learning that lesson again in the most uncomfortable way possible. A former co-star from her Teenage Dream music video, Josh Kloss, is once again speaking publicly about an incident he says left him feeling devalued and degraded. And the story is blowing up again because Page Six just pushed it right back into headlines. Kloss claims that during a 2012 birthday party for Perry's stylist, Katy allegedly pulled down his pants in front of other people without his consent. He says the moment caused what he described as silent trauma, and that it stayed with him for years before he first publicly spoke about it back in 2019. Now he's opening up again, saying the emotional impact never really went away. And this time, the timing is making it even louder, because it's happening alongside a wave of other accusations and renewed conversations around celebrity accountability. Katy hasn't directly responded to Kloss's renewed comments, but the issue is getting fresh attention because once a major outlet picks it up again, the internet treats it like brand new drama. That's the strange thing about old controversies online. They never really expire. They just wait in hiding. Then one resurfaced interview or a viral clip or a Page Six article, and suddenly the whole thing is back. Supporters argue that if the genders were reversed, the public reaction would have been much harsher from the start. Others defend Perry, saying people close to her have disputed the claims and that context matters. Either way, it's uncomfortable, and that's exactly why it spreads so fast. Either way, we all know that celebrity gossip isn't always fun or glamorous. Sometimes it's just the internet reopening something people would rather leave buried. Only thing is, for Katy Perry, this is one of those stories that refuses to stay in the past.